What is going on, everybody? Here we are once again, Any Budget Cars, where you save time, save money, buy smart at Any Budget Cars. I am Jesse, and we are going to talk about how to sell your car to make the most amount of money. So, without further ado, if that sounds good to you and you got a car to sell and you want to make money doing it, I will tell you how to do it. This is how you do it. Um, for starters, you want to go out and see how much your car is worth so that you know exactly what you're willing to get for it. Okay. How do you find out what it's worth? Well, you can go to Kelly Blue Book, but I don't recommend that because that's for the dealers, for the banks, by the dealers, by the banks. So you don't really want to worry. You don't want to go to Kelly Blue Book. What you want to go to is Facebook Marketplace. Okay, that's where people actually buy cars from. So Facebook Marketplace is where you want to be, and you want to compare your car. So typically, if let's say you've got for this example, we're going to say a 2005 Toyota Corolla. So what you'll want to do is go to Facebook Marketplace and you'll look for a 2003 to 2006 Toyota Corolla in the search parameters. All right, once you do that, then you'll see all the listings there, right? And find cars that are somewhat comparable to yours, right? Let's say, for example, that Corolla is going for $2,500, give or take the mileage that's right around yours. If that's the case, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, if you want to sell it quickly, you're going to want to list it for like $200 cheaper than that. All right. So once you list it for a couple $100 cheaper than the cheapest one out there, you know you have the best deal, the best car in Facebook Marketplace. So whoever's looking for that 2004, 2005 Toyota Corolla, they buy your car and they buy it quickly. And that's how you buy and sell cars. That's how you sell cars pretty fast for cash. In addition, you don't want to put your best price out there, right? If you go out there, you do not want to put your best price, because if you say, oh, you know what, $1,500, that's what you would take for the car. Well, list it for 19, right? List it for $2,000, because the problem is that when you list your car for the best price, it might be a really good deal. It might be a best price, but everybody wants a deal, even if yours is already a deal. So what they want to do is they want to whittle you down even more, right? They want to give you $1,100 because then it's a win-win for them, right? So you have to let the person that you're selling the car to feel like they won, right? So that's why you got to go put the price a little higher. Know there will be a little negotiation, and you'll settle on the exact price that you actually want. And that's how you sell a car, because they feel like as though they are the ones that got a discount on the car because of what they did. It's just a psychological thing. If it was just, you say your price is firm, a lot of people get turned off by the firm stuff. So you really don't want to do that. You would lose a lot of potential people interested in buying your car. And what you want to do is maximize the amount of people wanting to buy your car. So when you are in negotiations, you go, hey, I've got two other people behind you that are waiting to buy this car. And then you don't have to be in a hurry to buy it. And you can say, I'm not going to lower my price. Or if you know you got two other people interested, you could lower your price by $200 instead of $500, or whatever it is your threshold is. All right. So that's how you want to know the price. Okay, so now we got the price, right? So we've got the price of our car, $2,000. That's what we're going to sell it at, because it's going for $2,200, $2,300. So how do we prep the car? Well, first you want to get it cleaned. That's a must. You have to clean it up. If the paint's faded a little bit, do some waxing on it. It's going to give it that shine, and people don't want to buy an ugly car. We kind of sell ugly cars sometimes, but I mean, it is what it is. If you can shine it up, make it yours. I mean, it's your car, right? So you can do a lot more work by yourself, and you can get it looking good, right? So you want to get it shiny. People love pretty cars. So sell the car as a pretty car, get it cleaned up, detail the inside out, vacuum it, anything like that. If you're a smoker, try to put an air freshener in it, because not everybody smokes and they're turned off by that as well. You want them to show up and want to buy your car. And you don't want them to be turned off by the smell or the odors or anything that may or may not be in there. If you had dogs, some people don't like dogs, and so you vacuum all the hair out, things like that, right? So there's certain things that turn people off when they're trying to buy a car. So now you got the car cleaned. Make sure it's got fluids in it. I mean, if you've maintained your car, it probably should. But make sure you got your oils in it and your waters in it. Everything's running and looking good, right? So you want, because when the person comes out there, if they have any kind of knowledge, they're going to go in, they're going to reach in the oil dipstick, and they're going to check out what's in the car. If there's no oil in it, they're going to walk away. You don't want them to walk away. Okay. A lot of people also will tell you, I'll give you this much cash right now. It sounds strange, but would you even ever take a check for your car? Every person should be giving you cash. So don't be so quick to sell when somebody says, "Oh, I got cash, right? I'll give you cash right now for it." Well, everybody's going to be cash right now for it, bro, if they're buying it. So, I mean, I'm not taking anything else but cash. So for your case, don't be, so quick to hop on the thing as soon as you hear cash, right? It's just a way for them to try and come out and, get the car for cheaper. So now that you've done that, there are a few places that you can market your car. You can put them up on Craigslist if you're not a car dealer. If you're a car dealer, you have to pay $5 to put it on Craigslist. So you have that platform. I don't really use it. It's not, I mean, granted, we're a car dealership, so we don't use it at all because we don't broadcast our cars anywhere. You have to pay for them. We do everything on Facebook Marketplace. It's completely free. And billions of people use, well, I think a billion maybe, use Facebook, and they use Facebook Marketplace, right? And so they're always on their phones. That's where you want to be. Wherever they are is on their phones. I don't know many people that use Craigslist, but there are older people that do use Craigslist. So if your car caters to an older audience, Craigslist might be somewhere you'd also want to put your car, right? I'm not trying to sell any cars on Craigslist that are going to appeal to somebody who's 18, 19, and 20. I don't know any 18, 19-year-olds and 20-year-olds that use Craigslist. Maybe there are. I just don't know any. So we put our stuff where they are. You put it on Facebook. There's Let Go. There's OfferUp. These are all these four. So put them on all four places. Put it on Craigslist, OfferUp, Let Go, and Facebook. Put your car on all four of those places, okay? So now you've put it on there. You've got your price and everything. And hey, how's it going, Debbie? So you've got it all up there, right? So now that is as easy as it gets. It is not a very hard process. You take 3 to 4 pictures of your car. Okay, you want each side an interior photo, and you can either do a picture of the dash or a picture of the engine. You want the best picture to be your main photo that you're going to put out there, right? Don't do any more pictures than that. And in all honesty, people are going to ask for more pictures. Do not waste your time giving people more photos because all they want to do is talk to somebody. We run into it all the time. People just, oh, can you send me 12 more photos of this and that and this and that? Can you send me a photo of the tire size? It's like, dude, I'm not going out there and sending you a photo of tires. If I had to do that for every person that asked, we'd never sell any cars. We'd be out there taking photos all day. And we're a car dealership, not a photography business, right? So we have the photos. If you're interested in buying the car, come take a look. And that's kind of what you do. So you take these photos. Then you want to put a description of your car. All right, so you want to put a description of your car. Not many people are going to read it. I cannot even begin to describe to you how frustrating it gets when you post a car and you put in there what's wrong with the car, what the price may or may not be, all these things, because you want to be as open and honest and transparent with the person as possible. And literally word for word, the stuff in your post, people are going to ask you about. So you have one of two options. You can put a good description in there. If you feel like it, go right ahead, or don't put one at all. Because in all likelihood, you're going to get a question. You're going to get the questions anyways, right via messenger, even if you wrote that in there. It's going to annoy you. So to not have that type of frustration and annoyance, I wouldn't even put a description. Don't even put a description. Just wait for people to ask you about the car. Okay. If you do want to put a description, go ahead and put a description, put all the stuff that's wrong with it. That's what most people will do. Most people will put that in there, but you're going to get people, hey, Becky, how's it going? Mike is actually headed somewhere tomorrow to hopefully get you something. So he's going to go take a look at this place. He was invited by another car dealership to go out to this other auction out in Orlando. And so he's hopefully, I gave him your list as well, both of them. So hopefully we're able to get you upgraded into one of those nicer cars that you were looking for. Sidetrack, sorry, everybody. That's Becky. She's ready for an upgrade. She's one of our customers. So she's been sending us a list of cars that she wants to get into for $0 down. So I was giving her heads up on that because he was just told me about that literally like an hour ago. So anywho, so once you do that, hey, what's going on, William? So anyway, so now you've done that, right? So you've done this stuff. You may or may not write a description. Who knows what you're going to do? Now you've done that. You've done this description. Now it's time to post it. You've posted it everywhere. And now here's how you get to talk to people, right? Like I said, you want them there. You want them seeing your car. Never, I repeat, never negotiate the price on the internet. Never do it. Only do the negotiation in person. 100% of the time in person, because this is what's going to happen. I tell you, hey, on the phone, hey, whatever, via the internet, hey, I got the car. Let's say the same Toyota Corolla. We got to post over 2,000 bucks. I go on the internet and I say, oh, hey, man, would you take 1,500 cash right now? Absolutely, because that's your price. That's the price we all were talking about was be the good price for that car, anyways. They come out there, guess where they start? $1,500. Then they come out and they look at the car and they offer you 1,000. Now you've lost 1,000 bucks. Whereas if you would have just told them and replied back to them, my car has no motor, hey, does your car run good? Oh man, yeah. So they're gonna come out. They're gonna try to lowball you anyways, right? Like I told you, they're gonna feel like they need to get a deal. They need to get a lower price than the price that they went there for. That's gonna make them feel like they wanted. They're gonna be more inclined to buy your car, right? So like I said, you buy it, you put it up there for 2,000 bucks, and you're willing to take 1,500. When you're messaging people back, if somebody asks you if you take 1,500 cash, be like, hey, come out, take a look at it, take it for a drive, and we can work something out. But never agree to a firm price. When you agree to a firm price, unfortunately, that becomes a starting point. Even if you think you're being nice, oh, 1,700 bucks, absolutely. Well, they came in, now they're starting at 1,700. So when the negotiation really starts, because it'll always happen no matter what, whenever somebody arrives, there will be a negotiation. If they've got cash, they're negotiating, and they're going to take you from 1,700 down to 1,300. And you're going to want the money so badly because you're selling your car and you've dealt with 50 other messages of people that want you to take photos. What's the liter of the engine? How's the gas mileage? All shit they can look up on the internet that they're not going to do. They're going to ask you about it as if you're the Ford Motor Company and you know all the specs on your cars. It gets very annoying, very frustrating. You get the exact same thing, or you'll reply back to people and they'll never reply back to you. But, anyways, that being said, you never negotiate over the internet. On the flip side of that, if you're trying to buy a car from somebody off the internet, you always try to negotiate. And then when you show up to the car for the car, you go down lower in price. That's a little side note. It's you never want to be the guy getting the price taken down on you. You want to be the guy that settles on that brings the price down. If you're buying it, you never bring the price down when you're selling it. So you want to be that guy that says, "Hey, will you take 1,500?" Then you go out there, and even if the car is pretty, you point every scratch, every dent, every noise it makes, everything out, and be like, and then you make the car seem like it's an ugly turd. The person selling it, they start to think that it's an ugly turd, and maybe they're doing something wrong, and then boom, you buy it for 1,000 bucks. That's what you want to do, but you don't want to be the person on the other end of that getting taken advantage of, right? So you come back, you go and you buy the support your local repo agent and miss some payments. William, I hear that it is one of the repo guy we use says it's hurricane repo season right around that May, June, July time period after everybody spent their tax monies on the cars and then can't afford their payment and get repoed. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's what he tells us. He says he gets super, super busy during that time. But anyways, we so there you go. Now you've come out there, they've given you the money. Only ever take cash and always get one of those cash markers, the to check it. It's like $1. You can get a pack. I think maybe even pack of 2 of them at Family Dollar, Dollar Tree. Trust me, the dollar will save you because people may or may not try to give you counterfeit money. We've only gotten it once. But we used the marker, so it was no big deal. And we're just like, dude, this got to be real dollars. Like, oh, I didn't know. No, I'm sure you didn't. But anywho, you always want to check the You always want to check the bills. 99.9% of the time, the person that's buying the car is an honest person. They're giving you real money, but you don't want to give them your car and be left with nothing because nothing is a lot less than $1,000, and you really wanted 1,500. So, anyways, so now you've got that. You've got the car listed. You've been replying back to everybody, and now comes the negotiation part. Okay, make sure in your mind you have the number that you want. Okay, you want $1,500. Okay, pretend you want 17. Okay, because it's going to be very hard for you to negotiate. You're going to feel bad for the person. They're going to give you a sob story. They're going to tell you it's for their daughter. It's going to tell you for their son. Tell you it's for, they just broke their leg in 4 places, even though they're walking on it without a cast. They're going to tell you anything and every type of story out there to get you to lower their price, because they know that people are emotional people. They know that they're sensitive. They know people have hearts. Most people do. And that, you're going to take it down because you feel bad for them. Don't feel bad for them. They're trying to buy your car, and it's just it's just a buying tactic. It's a buying strategy that they deploy to try and get you to lower your price. Okay. Don't be that person. All right. So you're $2,000. Pretend you will take 1,700 for it. So when they come in there and they offer you 13, be like, man, sorry, my bottom dollar. That's a key word. Bottom dollar cash price. Of course, it's always gonna be cash price. So don't even say that. Don't worry about it. My bottom dollar price is 1,700. They will come back up to 15. They might even threaten to leave. Like, all right, man, sorry, that's cool, dude. I got plenty of other people. You can say that you got other people coming, or you don't have to. You don't have to lie. It's whatever. It's true, very true. Christmas is in July for us, just before tax time and 3 months after. That's funny. Yeah, I mean Christmas time too, man, because people are paying for all their Christmas presents. We're so excited this year. We repoed only one person after the holidays out of the 50 to 60 people that we have on payments. Last year was horrific. We had to repo so many people, and we felt so bad. But it's just one of those things that we got to, people just not catching up. They're giving us excuses. Their payments are 3 to 4 weeks behind. It's a bad scenario, and it's awful. But only one person, and that we feel really good about that. That's an awesome number for us. So we were glad that everybody took care of took care of their bills, made their Christmases fine, made their holidays fine, got their presents, and also got to keep their cars. We were so excited because we want everybody to keep their cars. Unlike most buy here, pay here's that are buy here, pay here, repo here's, we're buy here, pay here, own here, or upgrade here, whichever you want to do. Upgrade then own, right? But we always try to make people upgrade. I'm sorry, make people own their cars, help people upgrade if they want to do that. But we want you guys to honestly own your car because it makes it better for us. So you own your car and you have a great experience with us, you're going to buy probably another car from us, or you're going to recommend your friends. We don't want the word of mouth that, we take your car, we rip you off and do all this other kind of stuff. We don't want that. We prefer not to repo you, but we are a business and we do have firm rules that we make sure you understand prior to buying a car so that how it works. We don't hide that we repo cars. We're not going to tell you we're not going to. We will leave you voicemails and tell you, hey, listen, if you do not come in to make your payment or give us a call back and talk to us, then we're going to have to repossess your car. So basically, if you ghost us. Not me. I loved you. Repoed the Jeep I bought. I loved you. Repoed the Jeep I bought. You're the guy that got the blue Jeep, right? Out in like Kissimmee, right, or something like that. I think you are, right, William? Are you out in the mid of Florida or under Orlando area? Um, the blue one, I believe, with the big mud tires and stuff on it. I think that's who we are. Well, we sold a lot of Jeeps, so I could be wrong. But anyways, so now you've done that. You've got your car taken care of. You got the person out there. They're trying to negotiate you on price. You pretend mentally, you prepare yourself. 1,700, 1,700, 1,700, 1,700, 1,700, 1,700. Now you make 1,700 bottom dollar. You tell them that's your bottom dollar, whatever. They might come from 13 to 15. They might even come up to 16. Got to tell Mike how I still love my Cherokee. Yes. Mike actually does watch the videos, and I think he's actually talked to you too. He's yeah, I know I get sidetracked all the time. It happens all the time to me. But yeah, okay, all right, you are okay. The same person. All right, hell yeah, I'll definitely tell him, William. Man, he thought you were a really cool dude. I think he went out there with you, right? Did he tow it out to you or something like that? I feel like he went out to your house for some reason, or like went out there with you. He said you're a wicked cool dude. So you guys probably got a lot in common too. My cousin Mike's yeah, Winter Haven. Okay, exactly. Okay, that's exactly what I thought. See, I remember people. Look at this customer of ours. Remember the customer? Exactly. And he remembers us too, and he listens to the videos. Why? Lifted Blue 1999 Cherokee. Yes, and it used to be it was the one on the lot that was camo painted. It was camo painted pink that we had gotten from a girl on a trade-in. Sold it to a dude who painted it the dark blue color that you have, and then ended up having to repo it from the guy because he never made a single payment. And then we sold it right to you. I totally remember the entire scenario. That was actually all started when we first opened in September of last year. The process of her doing the trade-in and then him coming in and then you buying the car. So hell yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you're listening, man. That's cool. So then you've sat there and you've done all this. You've got 1,700 in your head, and if you're lucky, the guy goes from 13 to 15. You say fine, that's it. He hands you the cash, you walk away. If you're even more lucky and things go well and you stay firm on your price, they do just give you the 1,700 because some people don't like to negotiate. They might even just give you the full 2,000. But then again, they might even go from 1,700. They might come up to 1,600, and now you've got an extra $100 in your pocket. Go buy yourself a meal, whatever you want to do. But that is how you sell a car. And we have done a lot of selling of cars. So we do also, of course, have to do it a little differently. We are a car dealership, so we have to do it a little differently. But as a private seller, that is how you guys sell a car. That's how you guys can get the most money for your car when you're trying to sell it. And then also too, you can do that up to 3 times, sell a car of yours. So if you're a quote unquote flipper, you can legally do it 3 times. And then of course, the title can be put in somebody else's name 3 times as well, if you've got a wife or a girlfriend or something like that. So probably about 6 if you really wanted to do it. If you're really good at picking out cars that were cheap and flipping them on the side, we have actually a few people that do that at our car lot. It's pretty funny that we sell cars so cheap that we actually have customers that flip them and then come back and buy other cars from us. And there's some guys that have bought 8 to 10 cars from us, just regular people like you guys. And they literally tell us that's what they're doing with it, and we're like, that's fine. I mean, for whatever. I mean, you obviously can sell cars. Maybe you come work for us. Yeah, I gotcha. I will take the yellow Mustang off. I know, Becky. I've been meaning to do that. Yes, I will take the yellow Mustang off the site. But it's a selling feature, right? So I mean, they show up. I'm like, hey, sorry, we sold it, but hey, look, we got this Ford Taurus. Oh, you still have the pink camo on the dash. Yeah, it's out of tape too, right? Yes, that's awesome. Running strong as ever. That is awesome, man. Hell yeah. How much did we sell it to you for? I think like $500, right? 500 or 1,000, maybe even less. Some I think we sold it to you pretty cheap, if I recall. I could be wrong. I feel like we sold you that sweet ass car for the funniest thing ever. What we love is that it's the greatest thing ever when we're selling cars, man. As we do the $299 specials, and those things still run. It's the boom. People think that we're selling them pieces of crap, but they still run. We got Jessica that she comments sometimes in the posts and stuff like that. She watches the videos and stuff too. She bought one of the $299 Malibu specials we were running. She drove the thing to Tennessee. She's up there in Tennessee now. This has been like 8 months, I think, by now, that she's still driving this thing around. $300 car. I mean, it's insane. And we do it every month. And we actually are going to have it is going to be I believe Mike just told me it's going to be a Trailblazer this month. So we'll be selling a Trailblazer for $299. It runs and drives. And so that will be coming up very soon. So be prepared. The $299 Chevy Trailblazer. I might even post it tonight or tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure. It is going into the weekend, so I might just do it tonight. Fridays and Saturdays are our bigger days. Most people are off and or getting paid around Fridays and Saturdays, so you sell more cars. Also, too, speaking of selling cars, if you do have a car to sell, February and March time periods, probably the best opportunity for you to get the most bang for your buck, because like I had told you in last night's video, people have money during tax time and they're willing to spend it, and they'll spend it on your car. So that's how you get the most money for your car. And that's how you get, that's how you sell your car, that's how you prep it, get it. That's the sites you would put it on. And that's all you need to do. And your car will sell. It might take a week or two. You might have to deal with a bunch of BS and messages, but it will sell if you do that exact strategy. And it's really what we do at the car lot here. We price our stuff a couple $100 under the cheapest grouping of cars that compare to ours. So if there's 3 to 4 cars that are in our price range and they're selling for $3,000, we price ours for $2,700, and we also do the down payments on it too. So it's basically like the same as cash financing that we do. So because we don't charge fees or anything like that. You're up early, still going? Yeah, man. I don't know. The funny thing is, my wife tells me, I'm like, oh, dude, I'm just gonna do like a 5-minute video really quick. And now I think I've been going for like 25 minutes, which is crazy. But I just have so much to talk about, and I just want to help you guys out with whatever you guys are doing. And so, I mean, I might even do an AMA. I mean, who knows, man? You guys ask me anything. I might do one of those because I don't know. I like to talk, and we're really open and transparent. We'll tell you guys anything. We really don't care because we know what we're doing. We know we're doing it the right way. So we have no problem telling you guys anything you guys want to know. And so maybe we'll do one of those one night. I'll just do an AMA and it'll just be a Q&A. You guys just fire questions at me. I'll answer them back and we'll get a flow. We'll just get some sort of flow going, some sort of conversation. Like we're all sitting around at a coffee table and just shooting the shit, you know? So I like to talk. I like to interact with people. I like to build relationships. Like Becky and I message now on Facebook. Seahawks are going down. I cannot watch the game with you though, Becky, because I will be working, helping my father-in-law finish my pool. He has been telling me he will help me do my pool for like 5 years now, and he's finally come out over the Christmas break and helped me actually do it. And we were this close, so close to finishing it up. So we'll finally have a pool at my house after 7 years of it sitting as a pond needing to be resurfaced. So yeah, $500 a head gasket was blown. Okay, exactly. There we go. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, at least you got it fixed though. I imagine if it's running strong, but yeah, I thought it was like 500 or something like that. I thought it was cheap. So hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, $500 car, blown head gasket, probably got it fixed. If you know how to do it yourself, I think I've heard the head gaskets are pretty cheap. It's just the labor because they're like 12-hour jobs or something like that. But once you get them done, I mean, you're ready to rock and roll again. And look at $500 is still driving around. You probably had to put some elbow grease into it, but rocking and rolling, man, that's freaking awesome. But yeah, guys, it is actually, what is it, 9:20 now, and I've probably been doing this for like 25, 30 minutes. So I'm gonna sign off. I'm not gonna hold up any more of your time, but I do appreciate all you guys coming in and listening to me blabble about how to sell a car. Hopefully, it gave you guys some tips on your own stuff, even whether you sell stuff on eBay, whether you sell stuff, on Marketplace, just in general, you flip stuff from Goodwill, you flip cars, you do whatever. Hopefully that gives you guys some advice on what you're going to do and how to make some extra money. So you guys put some more money in your pockets. And with that, I'm going to take off. I'm going to go to bed. Don't forget to comment or like and share the video. It helps us out. We really like it, guys. We love you guys. Everybody that joins in on us, have some talk, and definitely, guys, next time I'm on, rattle off some more questions for me if you got them. I will let you know when the Seahawks win in your dreams, Becky, in your dreams. How about this, Becky? I will give you, if the Seahawks win, I will give you $20 off your next payment. But if the Packers win, you owe me an extra $20. Just playing. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna gamble with the company stuff. I'm not doing that. But that would have been super freaking funny if I did. But no, the Seahawks are going down. Packers are gonna win. But we will wait. So I think the game is on Sunday. I think it's Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember. But it's going down. I'll probably have to. I can't record the damn game because I don't have cable. So I would just have alerts coming to my phone every time Aaron Rodgers throws a touchdown or Aaron Jones runs one in, and that Seattle defense just gets taken down like Mario in a tunnel. So with that, guys, I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna go to bed. I've had some long nights and long days at work, so another 12-hour day for me today at work. So I'm gonna hit the sack a little early because I gotta get back up and get back to work at 6. But you guys rock. You guys kick ass. Appreciate everything. Thanks for everybody that jumps in here and listens to me talk. And if you guys can, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the comment button, shoot me some comments. I'll reply back to them via text or whatever it is. And you guys sell your cars, make some money for yourselves, and have a wonderful, wonderful night. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. And bye, YouTube. Woo!